Hello everybody, and welcome back to the Vintage series. Now, if you watched the last episode, we started off with a wonderful plan because we picked up a couple of contracts. We're going to go look at some contracts, but then we went to check our field grass field, this one here, and I decided to put another layer of you know, what do you call it, another layer of stuff on it. You know, what do you call it? Fertilizer, that's it. And it wasn't taking it, so I thought, okay, maybe it's because it started to grow. And then I'd have thought maybe it's because it has grown, which would be unpredictable as we only planted it in October, I think. However, that was the case. It's ready to mow. Even, I mean, this isn't going to be a big amount, but it's ready to mow. November is the last chance to mow this field, and if we can get a few bales out of it, then that can bring forward us getting some cows. So that is exactly where we're at today. Only drawback that we've got is there's rain due around about 2 o'clock. Now I think if I can get a decent speed on this cut, and then ted it, is there a chance I'm not going to get it all done by 2 o'clock, but I don't want it to get wet. However, if it's a little bit damp, it shouldn't be too bad a thing. Let's take all of this out, let's be greedy. Take the lot. So yeah, we're going to have to play it by, I'm going to have to play it by here. I know it's not going to be a huge amount of grass off it because it's only at the first stage, but it did say it's ready. It said it's ready. That's good enough for me. Doesn't look ready, that's for sure, but it is letting us cut it, so happy days. I suppose let's think of some contingencies. If it's raining, we're going to have to leave it. The time it's going to take us to ted, in fact, the sun is on that side, so if we were to just start clearing up this higher section first, that should start to dry out a bit quicker. Not that there's a dry mod on console, but we'll try and keep it as realistic as possible. And in theory, it's 1 day month, so we're halfway through the day. This is going to be 2 weeks work, essentially. You can put it that. If you wanted to put a spin on it like that, you can. But The only trouble is, of course, with this, it says it's going to rain about 2 o'clock. Now that could be bang on 2, it could also be 1 o'clock. But either way, I'm going to give it a ruddy good go at. See, their field of grass has gone like a sort of greyish colour, that one over on the left. What is that? Quickly, just grass. Just says grass, whereas ours says field grass. I'd like to see what it looks like when it's fully done, this. So this, we've got spelt in, which hopefully we can feed a chicken with, or more than one ideally. Chickens plural. I wonder actually if we were to row it before tedding it, would that work? Is it worth a go doing that? Because as we're rowing it, we're sort of knocking a bit of moisture out at the same time, aren't we? But then potentially we're making more work because we're then going to have to row afterwards, possibly. The TED is about the same width as this, isn't it? I think I'm asking too much there, aren't I? We'll stick to the standard procedure of mow, TED, row, bale. Would you call this first harvest? I mean, it's not. And you get probably not. Well, maybe it's not a first proper thing, is it? Because it's not. I mean, it says it's grown, but is it? Is it really? I also think there should be another mod. This is probably script, so again wouldn't come to console, but a use the family mod. I was going to say use your wife mod, but maybe use your family partner. Use your family mod, where you get a worker and it costs a fraction of the price. I say they're not very good. They should be though, if they live and work on the farm. They should be absolute dynamite, you would hope. Cause a lot of arguments, wouldn't it? But they don't cost as much as workers. Maybe there's like a massive discount if it's your fields that they're working on. And your equipment. Right, 1 o'clock. This was the time I was expecting to start mowing, so we're slightly ahead of schedule. I know what's going to happen here. I'm going to TED it and then it's going to rain, isn't it? If that's the case, I'll find. Well, if that's not really the worst case scenario, is it? Because I mean, as much as I'd like to get hay done in one go, if that was to happen, we just leave it to dry out after the rain. We can go pick up a contract, maybe. It's November, there's still the odd contract available. It's Say the odd, there's actually quite a lot of I've missed a full strip. There's actually a lot of contracts that were available, so we could go and do something to pick up a bit of money. It's another strange thing about doing 1 day months, because if the rain's gonna ruin something, that could take you out for a month. It could ruin a harvest, ruin a plan for a whole year. This is definitely a harder challenge than I thought it would be, but still fun. Mainly due to the map by BartsonV3 and IllGib's hand pulled tools, which is absolutely superb. And at some point we'll be able to have things to sell. We've just got to keep treading water for now. Righty, last bit. I'll take the last bit out and go and get the tedder. I don't think we're going to have that much down here, to be honest. And the progress is steaming forward. We're at 1:30. I can't actually see how... I don't see any clouds that look like they've got a load of rain to come out on us. If I'm honest, maybe a bit over there. Maybe it's not going to be that bad of rain. November rain. Someone should write a song about that. Sorry. I'll tell you what, I think we're going to be windrowing by the time I get any rain. We get back round on another line, and then I'll have a quick check again. Could be a bit of a sneak and lower the time frame down, but then I'd feel like I'm cheating myself there. Oh, 3 o'clock now, that's changed. Hello. Please don't rain till 3 o'clock, I might have a chance. Windrowing's going to take a while though. But once it's windrowed in bales, if the bales get a bit wet, we're going to be holding them for a while so they can dry out. It's just getting it dry enough. Well, it's not. If they get wet, it's not going to be good, but it also won't be the worst. Maybe I don't windrow it. Maybe we just go straight into bale. Maybe, needs must. Yeah, I'm thinking it's only a thin field. I think that might have to be the plan. Yeah, I mean, as opposed to bringing somebody out to row for us, family member. I'm going to get my shovel and just collect it all up. Hey, you know what? That's not a bad idea either. I could pop it down in the... No, I won't be able to drop it in the cow shed, would I? I could just put it straight into feed, actually. It's going to be used for the cows, so totally do that. Means running backwards and forwards. It's not going to look very pretty. Hour and 20 minutes. It's beautiful blue sky. The tension, it's palpable. Ooh. I'm torn here. I'm just going to get the baler and run at it. I'm going to go for speed. Am I? I really can't decide. Yes, I'm just going to go speed. We'll go for speed. Just because we're going to be doubling over where we're going. If yes, yeah, well, the shovel would make it a lot easier, but it is horrible to watch. It's not good visually. Off camera, I would have totally gone and then just come back and said, oh, we've made this many thousands of litres. But I'm not going to do that. Didn't seem that tight before. All the way, come on. I'm lowered. Unfold. Let's reset the counter just in case we have to come back to get it later. Nearly got one on the way out already. Place your bets. I certainly hope more than the 4 that we made off tidying up. I'm gonna say 12. I think I may be missing some bits on the outside, but I'm not in a position to worry about that. I think I'm missing bits, aren't I? Around that tree. Let's get that outside cut in first. Have I made a second bale yet? I don't think I have. 12 might have been a bit of a exuberance. I'm going to need a roller as well to roll this off. I mean, that's not it, is it? No, that's not. That's the edge of the field. Yeah, that's the edge of the field. That's okay. Okay, that's fine. We can deal with that. Round, round, round we go. Yeah, now we can see it a bit better. Have I got a vintage looking coat? Because I don't mind rolling this in the rain. If I've got all the... I'm going to need to get the bales back, aren't I? $2 I mean, if it does hold off till 3... Uh-oh, it's starting to rain now. I've just seen some spits. There's a bit of sun at the same time though. Where's the rainbows? Where is the rain? I saw a spit come down and then... Sure I did. You're a tiger. Rah. From that angle, they didn't look like a lot of grass out there, did they? I mean, it is only a shower as well, so I don't think we should be too worried actually if it just lasts. Oh, it's saying it's raining on the top, but then it did say rain at 3. Or was that just me? Now, between 2 and 6, 3 o'clock was there a minute ago. Not 2 and 6, 2 and 4. I'm carrying on, I'm not seeing any of it. Can't hear it. No, going for it. How many bales will we need? For how many cows? We want more than one. 2. If we might just be ending up with 2 to start with, because this is not... I think this is the 4th bale coming out. In fact, no, where's the 1st? That's the 3rd one. 3 back there. Oh dear, this is not going to be very good at all. There's got to be one in these bushes somewhere. Yeah, it is raining. It's spitting. There's the other one, 4. That's double what we had though. And it's November, so we get to sort of February, March time, we might be able to squeeze another cut out. Otherwise we're just going to have to bite the bullet and buy a bale in. This isn't the sort of rain that's gonna sit and hang. I'm calling this a mere shower. I'm gonna get this completely smashed through, not a problem. In fact, I'm getting the field done. I'm going to move all this and I'm going to roll it. I shall crack on. I'll have to go and get a grass roller from the store. But I know they've got one. There we go, look at these. These won't have too much moisture in them and they'll be going in the barn for the rest of the year. So they'll be, not the rest of the year, the rest of the month anyway. Or we could get a cow today. I'll get this field wrapped up because I want to see if the roller's going to put it back up and try and get it up as far as possible, because this is only 50% fertilized. Anyway, we're going to have 5, aren't we? 5 bales, because I don't think this is going to fill another one up. Oh, it might do. You may as well hold on and wait now, wouldn't you? Come on. That's quite a wide strip, might miss a few bits. Should have windrowed. I think that's picking it all up. Windrowers, who needs them? Come on, so close to the extra bale. Ah. Yeah, well. The effort was there. Right, I'm going to drop this off, go and get my trailer to get... Yeah, that's coming down quite a bit more now. We'll get those bales in as quick as possible. Just squeezed that in time. But in fact, I'm going to dump that. I need to get those bales in. Quick time. No time to put a jacket on. Don't you dare. Stay where you are. Not now. I'm cutting across here. I'm an absolute renegade. Well, they've just left theirs out, so they're straw bales. Quick. Oh, these are 500, that's 5,000 litres. No, it's not. 4,500 litres. Is that enough for a few months and one cow, 2 cows? Not sure it is, you know. Not sure it is at all. Right. Let's, they should dry out quite nicely. Do they look any different from the other? Nah, they look the same. I mean, maybe 1 cow. When can we harvest grass again? Field grass. Oh no, February. November, December, January. We might need a bale. And it might not have grown back. I'm going to get a jacket and then go and get the roller. I'm going to crack on with this. I shall see you momentarily. So, interestingly, I went to the store and purchased the grassland roller, and it's not doing anything on this particular field, and I don't know why. That's because it's just been cut. You need to wait for a growth stage, or because it's field grass. However, we can now put some nutrients back on via the spreader, which is where we're at, and where I'm going to leave the episode for today. We've managed to get that field in. Let's double check this. Yes, that is working, albeit very strange with the lines. However, I can't actually see a difference, and the rain seems to have eased off a bit, although I did still put my jacket on. I'm building up rather a sweat in it at the minute, but at least come the new season, when it's time to give this a chop, it'll be absolutely premium. In fact, I can just double check. Yeah, 100%. We're ready for some good grass come next year. I'm going to have a think about getting maybe 1 cow. Let me know in the comments if you think that's a good idea. I do hope you've enjoyed the episode. If you have, please hit the like button. If you're not subscribed yet, feel free to subscribe. And if you've got any comments or suggestions going forward, then do feel free to pop them in the comment section. Until the next time, thank you so much for watching, and bye bye.